Good evening, agents. So, it's time for something new and a little bit different. Everyone's running Alphabridge, and if they don't have Alphabridge, they're running Predator. Well, here's my answer to something a little bit different and a lot of fun. And now, understand this is only a support build. You cannot run this build solo, you won't last long. But let's get into it. It's a Tacticians build, and the Tacticians build is not dead. Now, the only gun I'm using right now really is the MP7. The reason I'm running it is purely for this talent right here, which is talented. Okay, 15% of skill power for 20 seconds for every target you kill. It doesn't stack. If it did, it would be insane. But believe me, 20% is massive. As you can see, I have 8370 electronics right now. I'm still kind of tough. I'm a little bit squishy, no word of a lie. But the idea behind this build is to hang back and not get into the fight, other than when you're using your seeker mines or sticky bomb. So what do I have on here? I have a vigorous chest piece with stamina rolled. Could be better, but again, I don't really care too much as long as I've got lots of skill power and I'm a little bit survivable. I have 2 electronics mods with armor on them. Obviously, you want armor on everything still. I have a Tactician's Mask with skill power, rolled for skill power electronics, enemy armor damage, and again, I have electronics with armor on it. Tacticians Authority knee pads, rolled for skill power, rolled armor, enemy armor damage, which is nice, and again, enemy armor damage and seeker mine damage. 4% is the maximum, and I'm running these for a very good reason, and you'll see why. Tacticians Authority holster, roll for, well, everything, but really ideally for electronics. Again, it's got armor on it. And I've got another Seeker Mine damage mod. Go up to my backpack. Tacticians Authority backpack. Now, you can trade this off for a specialized backpack if you wanted to. I was running this one here for a while with a little less skill power. So if I need to be a little tankier, I can throw this one on. For now, I'm running the Tacticians one, and again, it's because I'm staying back out of the fight, providing support. I'm healing my team. I'm letting my Seeker Mines do the damage. I have 2 Seeker Mine mods with electronics mod with armor. Gloves, Savage Gloves, rolled for electronics. Crit chance, damage to elites, don't really care. SMG damage, not bad, but most importantly, rolled for skill power and 7% crit chance against targets out of cover. I'm still doing a fair amount of damage with this weapon, believe it or not, even though my damage is so low. But here's the thing, okay? We'll look at my stats. Don't care about weapon damage, not really. Enemy armor damage, I have a little bit, it's kind of nice. Skill power is what I care about, skill haste. My skills come back every 10 seconds or 11 seconds for Seeker Mines and 18 seconds for heals. Survivability, I'm squishy as all squishy can be. 115,000 health is not too much. I have good armor mitigation, which is kind of good, 54.5. But again, I'm staying out of the fight. I'm providing support. I'm healing my team, and I'm shooting booster shot on my team, and I'm letting my Seeker Mines do the work. So let's go look at my Seeker Mines. Booster shot is always 15%. Doesn't really matter. It gives me lots of health. And my allies' health, it will provide an overheal big time. But here's what I'm really interested in. Almost 99,000 damage per Seeker Mine. Now that's times 5. So let's call it 500,000 damage with 5 Seeker Mines, a cluster of Seeker Mines. That is a boatload of damage. You will strip elite NPCs down their entire armor. You'll knock down players if they're not fairly tanky with one shot if all 5 of them hit them. If I wanted to run a sticky bomb, 480,000 damage with my sticky bomb. Now they did nerf this against players, which is why I'm not using it. But if I have another healer on the team, I'll run a sticky bomb and Seeker Mines at the same time, and believe me, if those 2 things hit a player, that player is not going to last. Go over to my talents. Critical save, for obvious reasons. Popping health when I go low. combat medic to heal my team. And again, I'm a support role, so that's what I really care about. Shrapnel, applying bleed. Bleed is applied with Seeker Mines. So every time my Seeker Mine hits somebody, and I'm pretty sure this affects agents too, 30% chance to apply bleed to any target within 10 meters. And the last talent, Demolition Expert. Kill a hostile with an explosion to increase explosion damage for 20% for 15 seconds. Well, I'm popping my Seeker Mines every 11 seconds, so this is going to work all the time. Another thing I wanted to mention, oops, sorry. You see a lot of Alphabridge players running around with this 182 double-barreled sawed-off, and they're getting extra talents. So this one has Fierce, Adept, and Competent. A lot of people seem to think that that only works with Alphabridge, and I'm here to tell you that that's not the case. This works with every build. So what I'll show you is this. I'll pop a skill, you'll see Competent and Adept proc. I'll switch to my MP7 and a Competent and Adept will still be there. So here we go. For example, my Seeker Mines. If you look at the bottom, you see Competent and Adept proc. I switch to my MP7, they're still there. For the 10 and the 15 seconds. So once those run out, I can switch back to my sidearm, pop another skill, they proc again, switch to my MP7, those talents are still active. So I know a lot of people think it's unfair that it works with Alphabridge. I'm here to tell you, it works with all builds. Doesn't really matter. Again, I'm not worried about doing damage with my MP7. I'm purely interested in the talented, which is the free one in the third slot that gives me extra skill power every time I kill an NPC. I hope to show you some gameplay shortly, and I'm going to show you how Tacticians Authority builds stacks when my teammates are shooting NPCs and other players. My skill power will go up to 415, 420,000, and my Seeker Mines will go from 99,000 all the way up to 135,000. Hopefully I get to show that to you. I'm going to get my teammates in the game here. I'll make a second video and I'll try and mash them together. So for the time being, folks, if you're looking for something different than running Alphabridge or Predator, you don't mind being a support build and you want to still do lots of damage, just not with your gun, this might be the build for you. Until later, agents, I'll see you in the Dark Zone. Have a great day.